Hey folks, we're back. It is now, I'm gonna quit out of my party. Alright, we're gonna play some Sifu. Sifu. Okay, I have been practicing this game because I want to play it for Duckstream, so we're just gonna see how long it takes me to do. I think my run is basically about an hour these days, so let's see how that goes. This is on normal difficulty, which I think is called Disciple. And I'm not doing any of the funny modifiers. If I get good enough at the game, I will mess around with that. But for now, this is just going to be a straight run through the game. My goal is to beat this at less than age 25, which I have not managed yet, because I tend to get one or two dumb deaths in a couple levels that stretch it out. But here we go. I will be skipping all of the narrative, basically, because I'm trying to practice speedrunning.
I warned you, asshole.
Not speedrunning, but... I'm also playing with a build that has all the moves unlocked. I haven't decided yet whether I'll do that for Duckstream, but for now it makes life much easier to have all the quality of life moves. Sifu is a game about hurting people very badly for reasons that make sense at the time. Now, you could argue that man had done nothing wrong. Also that man. In fact, point out the first time you see someone who does something wrong so that we can kind of remark upon it. Now, that person did throw a bottle at me, which I think counts as rudeness. How about them bears? Okay, people are watching. Is the stream broadcasting?
Open up! Don't make me bust this damn door. Came to the wrong place, pal.
If you're not seeing the stream, then what the fuck am I saying? Let's check if this is broadcasting properly on Twitch, because nobody's talking. It might just be a lot of people did not come back for the second part of the stream, but... Puppy's been gardening. Is broadcasting properly. Yeah, you gotta refresh. So... If people would be nice enough to remind each other to refresh in the chat, that would be great. This is the hallway fight from Old Boy Park. We siffin'. So, as I was explaining, but I don't think most people heard, I am playing from the beginning on the medium difficulty. I am playing with all of the moves that you unlock with XP unlocked, just because it's convenient. I don't know when I do the speed run of this, whether when I try to do this at Duckstream, whether I'll do that, but still pretty young. I see. Yeah, 20 is as young as you can be in this one. They don't let you be younger than 20 in this. The goal is to beat this at below age 25. We'll see if I can pull that off this time. That's that's one of the achievements I don't have yet for the platinum, which I would like to get because I like this game a lot. We're coming up on the first fight where I could hypothetically die, which is here.
Fuck you doing in here, pal?
So one thing you have to do when you're trying not to get your ass kicked in this game is you need to know which fights can have what I used to call Gokus, which are people who can... Oh, see, that's bad. Is this the Dark Souls of Sifu? Because I could lose this part? I guess. Okay, didn't die during the part. So there's this thing where when you do your finisher move, enemies can get all their health back and become Much stronger. It just started, Jack. I did 2 hours of fighting Promised Consort Radon, and it drained the life out of my body, so now I'm doing this just to feel competent. So, upgrades. We have... this will go for about an hour. So, the only upgrade I don't have access to right now is this one, which requires 8,000 score. I've never been able to get that. It's still really hard, Jack. I got him a lot lower than I ever gotten him before. I've gotten him to him doing the desperation attack now, but I'm going to take this one. I have a whole logic for how I take these upgrades, but this one increases damage, which is usually a good first one to take. I mean, it went better. We're going to try it again tomorrow night. If I don't beat it in 2 2-hour streams, though, that is the give-up point. Let's fight a big man.
Shame I'll have to throw you back through it.
So intimidating. This is the one mercy thing in this game when he goes to grab you, except first he's going to go... Oh, no. I was going to try to knock him on his ass like that. Okay. In a second, we will be up to the next room where I can potentially die if I get either unlucky or uncareful. Not this room. That man was just pissing. They want to get to the club.
Who in the fuck?
Great question. No one knows. Camera angle. So this is another room that can have one of these people who can go Super Saiyan on you, and you really don't want that in a busy fight, so I have to be careful about who I use finishers on. It's certain ones can have it. It's usually these guys who already have a little more health. So the way you get around that is by just beating them to death without doing the finishers. Normally you want to do the finishers because you get health back for doing the finishers, but you got to be careful about it in these fights because when those guys regenerate, they get a lot stronger. This is a little mini boss fight. See, I used my focus bar on the first one of these guys, which sped that part up a lot, and then second guy dies. I have enough points now to get over the threshold for to get parry impact. Parry impact's really, really, really powerful. It's really important if you also want to go for the good ending, because doing damage to their structure by parrying is the easiest way to get the boss's structure down without killing them. Alright, this room's a weird little stealth room, where you can clear out about half the enemies in here without starting a fight if you are careful. So we're going to pause here for a second. This is what I do when I exercise most nights. I play through this game like once, so I have it mostly memorized at this point. That guy goes through. And now walk through without getting seen by them. Kill this person. This is a room that can cause problems if it breaks out, because it also has one of those Goku spawns in it. That's a silly name for it, but... And... Alright, and now we've cleared out all the people we can clear out quietly, so here we go. So to do that mode, that like zoom in mode, or the slowdown mode, that's called focus. That's me using that bar in the bottom left that recharges. In a second, I'll spawn a Goku just to show what they look like. They look like this. And they get a advanced version of their moveset. Way more health. They get all their health and structure back. One-on-one, they're still not a big problem, but if you're dealing with everybody at once, they can cause a lot of damage. I will say I'm playing pretty well tonight. I think this might be my highest score ever for this level. So my structure bar is down there at the bottom. You can see. I tend to like this for whacking people in the face with. Is that my high score? Yes, new level high score. That's cool. I get my last upgrade here, and I'll go ahead and yeah, just taking out all that Radon frustration. All right, let's fight Farrar. I'll try to get the spare on him. Any of the bosses I can die against, they hit really hard. If you screw up, they will punish it really, really bad. So, ignoring basically all the story stuff. So, I'll watch the cutscenes though, because they're kind of neat. So I'm going to try to spare him, which means when I get to a second phase, I have to break his structure once, let him recover, and then it'll give me the chance to hit the spare option when I break his structure a second time. The structure doesn't go all the way down. It drops back down to like 90%, so it's not that onerous. It's just tricky if you're doing a lot of health damage, because if you enter their health... Alright, here it comes. So you have three basic defensive verbs in this. You have your block/parry. Oh, well, Will. I've dropped my weapon. And you have avoid. You have a dodge command. When attacks glow, they do more damage to your structure, even if you parry. So you're often encouraged to... Oh, I fucked up the timing on that. No, I didn't do it. Okay. That was a successful parry. Parries, unless they are attacking with a weapon, parries completely block damage. Luckily, I will get a full heal from moving him into phase 2. So even though I fucked up a couple times in that fight, it will be fatal. Fucking up in the second phase is a lot more damaging, especially because he will have a weapon, although there's weapons in this environment. Alright, so he goes into the bamboo shoots, and he will jump out at me with a attack you basically have to dodge instead of trying to block or parry, because it hits for a huge amount of structure. But I'm going to try to run and get to... Yeah, there we go. So one reason you want to have a weapon most of the time, if you can, is because it lets you block and parry other weapon attacks without taking chip damage. There's a couple bosses where even if you don't really want to swing with the weapon very much, you still want to have one. So there's several of these bamboo pipes on the... There's one on the floor in this room. So... So parrying works like it does in most games. Fuck, I fucked that up. Alright. Okay, maybe I won't go for the spare, because I do want to... My goal is to not die. So you can kind of spam L1 to block. I'll take a run at it. I'll take a run at the spare. Okay, so I have to let him recover. And I can't... Okay, well, this is going to be tricky. Okay. There we go. Alright, so that's level 1 with no deaths. Not the cleanest boss fight I've ever done, but... level 1, no deaths, and with the spare. Which is harder to do, because you have to break the structure twice. But it's so much more emotionally satisfying. That's right. I'm better than you. And then the first time you do this on a save file, they don't kill themselves. They just... it's explained as when one has both Kung Fu and Wu Dai, Basically, you kick their ass so thoroughly that they no longer want to fight anymore. So yeah, I'm tapping a lot of L1. It's the timing is fairly generous, I will say, on the parries. There's as long as there's not like a lot of dead time once you've parried once. You can spam it a little bit, and most of the time it'll be okay. Which is the only reason I can be good at this. All right. Usually I do get through the squats without dying. The club will be a crapshoot. There's some hard stretches in here. And a couple of, like, this is where they start introducing the nastier enemy types. Alright. Should I be a prick? I'll be a prick. No exposition for you! Or ye! Oh. Alright.
Private backup.
Private party, huh?
Not so tough after.
Alright. Everybody in the club getting Sifu'd.
Yeah? Come on, hit me.
I did.
I'm hitting you.
Alright. I pity you. Great. Alright. You notice I get health back when I do those hits. Give me all your information. Just kidding, I just need help from getting the finisher off here. Alright. Next room can get kind of hairy. I promise you all these people will eventually attack me if I didn't pick a fight with them first.
Damn, she's on fire.
I have to be careful because you can get a Goku in this room. And also I need to save my focus for the fight that breaks out as soon as you clear this room. This guy is usually the Goku, so... But I think they both can. So, don't finish him. Now we get this fight against... These are called, I think, flash steps. They're not that... So when does Sifu Kataro teach you waterbending? That's a great question, Josiah. And the answer is level 3. Alright, here's our first dragon statue. Like, at some point I need to take weapon durability, but I can probably get away with not taking it for a while. Weapon durability can catch you, because it locks at age 25, which can be 3 deaths if they're sequential, because the more times you die, the more you age, unless you can get some kills without dying. I'm skipping some... I have shortcuts unlocked to get through these levels faster, but I don't like to use them, both because score matters a little bit in terms of unlocking stuff, but also because when I do it for the stream, it'll be a full playthrough. So I'm not... There's some optional areas I could go to that I'm not fucking around with, but... Why do you age when you die? Great question. I have a magical talisman. So you can kind of see. It can go bad really fast. Like, enemies hit really hard and you do not have a ton of health. So when a fight goes bad, it goes bad extremely quickly. This guy is going to... Yeah, he's a Goku. Alright. This might be a death right here. Having weapons also gives you better focus moves to use. The ones you can use barehanded suck. But sometimes they're all you have. So. Bring a bottle. Always polite to bring a bottle. All right. So this is a dance club that has a secret fight club hidden behind it, basically. This guy's cool. He's just cool. I do kind of like how this is mostly just a video game about an extremely rude woman. We were just having a party. I'm not doing... I would not describe myself as doing super well right now. Okay. Oh, normally this woman, there'd be a woman here being like, all right, I'll tell you what I want to know, but I already killed her. Okay. Pro tip. There are... Your first real weapon of the level is... Oh, I hate those grab moves. Because you have to use the left stick to avoid them. I think I'm definitely en route to a death here. Well, I'm on leave for a week. My partner's away on a uni trip. What do I do? I mean, you're talking to the world's biggest proponent of the staycation, of just, like, vegetating, but, like, you know, you do you. Alright, these bartenders have gotten some cheap kills on me before.
That's closing tonight.
I do not think I could get health out of beating up the cool guy. He is... I don't think you can...
Watch out.
He would just go down in one hit. God, man, it's so hard. Okay. I will get some free health out of the guys I'm about to kill, though, because they are watching the Fight Club when they should be watching the Meat Club.
You're in the right place if it's a fight you're after.
Then I have to get in the pit and try to love someone. And that will go less well. This might be first death of the stream. There's an achievement for killing that guy first, but it's also just a good policy. And then this guy's a Goku, so this guy gets beat to death. Instead of getting turned into health. And then we've got to fight our first disciple, which is the next kind of is the top class of regular mooks.
You are not supposed to be...
Heh. That thing I do with the chairs and oh, it's so annoying. Is called environmental mastery. It's one of the unlockable skills. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, quick question. Do folks want me to go to the optional DJ booth or just get through the level? I'll give you 10 seconds to decide, basically. Optional DJ booth or just get through the level? Love the block, 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 block sounds. That was just a regular dude. He was pretty strong. DJ booth. All right. I will probably die because we do the DJ booth. That is okay, though. All right. Hey, Bill. Because this is a series of... Oh, yeah, that's a Goku. That's a Goku. That's how you get Gokus. Yeah, I already did I spent 2 hours getting the shit kicked out of me by Promised Consort Radon. So I'm doing this to feel better. I can beat this game. I might not be able to one-shot it. To be clear, you don't get to, like, do any DJ music. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Alright, and then this guy is basically another one of those disciple fights, so... And you fight basically in the dark, which is not easy. Alright, the DJ booth did not kill me. So you don't get to, like, play DJ beats or anything. It's just this little nerd guy.
What do you want?
You can talk to him to get computer
To
access
access the locked computer of someone important.
to open something
Why
else
should I help you?
in another level.
This someone important is the head of the corporation.
Not the corporation.
Really? You got some nerve going after her. I like that.
That's how I feel about hackers. Okay. Alright, another question. Do I fight the next room or not? Because it's completely optional to fight this next room. Oh, that was I went to the wrong room. That was the starting room. DJ hackers, especially. So this room is completely optional to fight. It's got like 10 dudes in it. We're gonna go ahead and take the final parry impact. Fight. Puppy calls for a fight. Alright. Go hurt puppy. Hey dude, cool.
Alright then.
One of these people will Goku,
For fuck's sake!
I believe. Okay, unless I kill them before they can. Oh, through this door you were gonna say? Cool. Now we're into the 3 trials. Okay, at the end of this trial, do you want me to pick a fight or skip? Let me know.
What are you waiting for? Let's go into the
All these people are hoping to be members of this cool fight club, you know? They want to get their arms burnt and be disciples. But that's really just not the way that it all works out. I'm a tour guide on the Jungle Cruise ride. Skipper Dan is the name. And I'm doing 24 shows every day. And every time it's the same. Look at those hips, they're legendary. Just like they've done for the last 40 years. Now my dreams have all died, 'cause I'm working on the Jungle Cruise
and the
ride.
loser, the thief. This
Fight
battle
me.
isn't over yet.
You're a fast learner.
Oh man, I missed I fucked up the timing on that. If you hit her while she's dropping, you can knock her right on her ass. And it's pretty satisfying. Alright, that was the first trial. The second and third trials are, if I will say, pretty underwhelming. It's Sean.
Pick up your
Second trial is this lady, who should have expected that, I think. Nope, no deaths so far. Thanks for the jinx. Alright, only 2 enemies left to beat in this level before we get to the boss. As we run through this kind of like... So everybody has like magic talismans that let them like create these like weird psychic dreamscapes. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this room used to kill me all the time. Now it doesn't, because I know how to handle it.
End of the road.
First, she go to hell. Neither of these guys has a lot of health or stamina, they just hit like trucks. But if you know how to parry, it's not a problem. And that's the level. Let's go fight Sean. Sean's a stick man. Not my high score for the club. Okay. Which one do I want? I'll take that. I'll finish up that upgrade path. More damage is always good. Alright. Hey man. My arms are kind of cold. Can you help? Look, they're like they're kind of chilly. They're like 10 degrees too cold. Can you help me out here, man?
Sifu, my arms are yours.
And they're chilly. Thanks, man.
Lee,
I got touched by the 3 fingers.
I recognize that uniform. It represents a school for the weak and feeble.
Face smash! Well, that was... I'm gonna go get a different... Get a better stick! Sometimes Sean gets some lucky hits on me, and then I lose. I die during this fight. Alright. Now everything's going to get fiery. He's also the one I have the hardest time sparing, because most of my favorite techniques against him are do damage. So, we'll see. Because he does a lot of easily telegraphed stuff, which encourages you to... That does a lot of structure, so you're encouraged to try to dodge most of his attacks and then punish. But then you're doing health damage instead of structure damage, and you can't spare if you're doing health damage.
You're almost as good as Yang.
Thank you.
I thought he was unchallenged at that old bastard's school. Who are you?
A ghost from your past.
Here to put an end
Yeah,
to
there
this
is a
bloodshed.
gun. I can just pull out a gun like it's
You picked the wrong
every crap's
person
treasure.
to haunt.
The staff. Focus move is good. It's gonna get a structure break on me a second. The camera in this fight can get a little annoying. Okay, that's one structure break on him, and now we will... Alright, well, I don't have my weapon anymore, which is a bummer, but there we go. Spared. So that's a killing blow, normally, but because I spared. And now we get to go to the best level of the game. pretty hands down. I will always love a museum in a video game. Alright, 2 levels down, 3 to go. And we're clocking in at a little longer than usual. But get spared, Zuko. Yeah, get spared. Alright. I will be very surprised if I get all the way through the museum without a death. There's a couple spots in this that I have a lot. I tend to struggle with pretty bad. This is my cool house. This is my cool detective board that's all filled in with evidence. Let's go to the museum. Love a museum in a video game. Did anybody play the VR game Blood and Guns or whatever it is? The Sony first party one? That had a great playable museum in it. This was not bad, though.
Target in the atrium. Everyone get into position. It was foolish of you to come here.
I didn't pick up the knife.
Get the better.
Well, oh my god. Worst start of this level ever. Coming in a bit of a deficit here. At some point I do need to play around with the knife because I found out that there's like an instant kill move you can do with the knife. Alright, so the shortcut in this level is to take that cool elevator up, but we are going to go through all the exhibits. One by one. You can they have little pamphlets you can pick up to read, but this one is identity. Favorite soda flavor? I don't know, I really like a root beer, you know. Diet root beer I don't like so much, so I haven't had it in a long time. Oh damn. Everybody check out these cool fish. Oh no, someone got a thing blown in their face. Oh damn. Do not touch. Those just look cool. This room's just called Ambush? Barks, Josiah, incorrect. Barks, far superior to A&W. A&W, too sweet. Alright, now let's just kind of sit and watch. So I'm pretty sure that one of the big inspirations for some of these exhibits is the work of the Icelandic installation artist Ólafur Eliasson. Eliasson is an amazing artist. I recommend looking up some of the shit he's done. He creates the coolest fucking spaces I've ever been in my life. The Rainbow Mist thing, yes, Bill. And I haven't seen anything about this from Slowclap, the developer, but I am pretty sure they must have, basically. Uh-oh. My bat broke. Oh, good. A bat delivery man brought me a new one. Okay, I can't Goku this guy because I can't kill this guy because he'll Goku. Alright, next up, Cycle. Alright, these guys are tougher than they look. But you can hit them with a bunch of light bulbs full of paint. Problem solved. Verner's is best ginger ale. I do not have a ginger ale opinion. Sorry, just look at the cool light bulbs full of paint for a second. Cool. Alright. And then this weird oil room. There might be a Goku in here, but if there is, we'll handle him. I got it. Get a fresh bat. Yep, that's Goku. Alright. That pendulum will knock you on your ass. If it hits you, can knock them on their asses too. But all right, and our reward is Dragon Shrine and now we will start taking the increased weapon durability because we are going to want that to be higher by the time we get to the end of this level.
There, downstairs.
Oh look, everyone, it's the Fool's Errand.
It's all.
Oh man.
I don't think they can hit each other, but it did kind of look like he hit his. She hit her friend there. It does remind me. It also reminds me of that kind of Crisis. That one looked like where Yuna and Tidus kissed. Alright, I'm gonna swap out for a broom. This room is a pain if you do not know how to cheese it. Twins. Which is a shame because the art in here is actually really cool, but we're not going to look at it because I'm busy.
She's here.
Hurting these men before they can hurt me.
I pity you.
Oh, I grabbed a knife. I didn't mean to grab a knife, but here we are. So the knives are good in terms of damage, but they do a lot more damage than structure damage. Which means it can be quite hard if you're not being extremely careful to get those life-saving. Oh, I got grabbed. I have a lot of trouble with those grab attacks from the big guys because I don't. You have to put your. They require a different input to handle that I'm not usually prepping myself for. Yep, that's death. That's death number one. Had to happen someday. Had to happen someday. Alright. Now I'm 21. Oh, I can drink. That's fine. Thanks, you impressed me, giant man. Did not do a good job of focusing down the big guys in this room, which is what you have to do. I missed the time. I was doing the input and missed the timing on that one. So, that one's on me. Alright, well, that's one death. I knew I wasn't going to go deathless this whole time. This is a bunch of foreshadowing for the boss of this level, who's the artist, who's got like a weird thing where she killed her twin.
Turn around and leave now.
Most of the guys in this level are just like, please leave.
Nobody outruns their past. Not even her.
I'm picking all the most aggressive responses, even though I'm sparing everybody.
Weakling.
So yeah, these guys hit very hard, as you can probably see. Yeah. Hey, that's what it looks like when I evade that attack. Luckily, there's a dragon shrine immediately next, so... Hey, Beverly. What a silly sculpture. What a silly sculpture. Beverly? Alright, there's a little optional story room in there, but we don't need it. We just need the beautiful, beautiful health up and upgrade. And now the next room, 50-50 chance I die in this next room. This is what you do at a museum, right? See, this is so much like Ellis. This is so Ellison.
It would cleanse us both physically and spiritually. Water has the power to finally set us
Someone please give me your knife.
represents
Thank
birth
you.
and the
Okay.
cleansing of a darkened soul. Water is the key to being reborn.
It is considered redemptive in nature.
I'm so close to a structure break. Oh boy. I tell you, the darkness does not help. Yeah, you learn a lot about water from this game. You learn like a lot about water, actually. It's also wet and made of hydrogen.
But like the darkness
Alright.
itself,
And now the
we
real
must first
bullshit comes
embrace
in.
it. Will
Fight
the
cut.
shadows of the past consume us whole.
Gotta keep these apart. You gotta keep them separated. If I try to fight both of those people at the same time, that is just a guaranteed death, basically. Alright. And hopefully I can beat this guy, get him out of the dark, and fight me over here where I can actually see his inputs. Okay. Got through the water room without dying. Damn, Lamppost Winter. That's a good point about what the talking heads taught us about water. Okay, they're going to give me a knife in a second, so I'm okay. Loss. Yeah, you'll notice that if you arrange the enemies in this area, they perfectly form. These two guys have gotten more kills out of me than they should have. Not today, though. Yeah, this is actually the second time they've done the old boy thing. The first time was way more explicit. This is just kind of the sideways. It's a really cool looking game. I think visually this game is great. Oh no, my thigh. That thigh cut is absolutely brutal, but it do take my focus bar to use. And I am going to want my focus bar refilled by the time I get to the end of the corridor. Because there's a big man waiting. The 4th and 5th level do not look this cool, which is a shame. I don't know. End on the museum, I say. Rage. Oh, that's my favorite video game featured in the TV show Breaking Bad. Now, they're going to say some things about icebergs, and we're all going to have to listen to them.
The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water.
Our
God damn it.
consciousness
Punch.
is
I
merely
know.
the tip of the iceberg.
We must dive beneath the waters to explore the
What about
subconscious.
Slippin' Jimmy 64? Slippin' Jimmy 64 is really
Face
good.
the past.
Oh no, it's Kuroki, but she's huge. Okay, look for the. There she is. Oh, if you do that fast enough, you can insta kill her, which is good because she sucks and has a decent chance of killing me. I am going to have a bad time against the next two enemies I fight. Oh no, I think I go through the hallway of duplicate ladies. Oh my god, I almost took damage in the hallway of infinite Duplicate ladies. And then the next room, I think going into the next room with the amount of health I currently have, I would say 70% chance of death in this next room. Because these damn ladies got knives on their shoes. Man, also they get up so fucking fast. But sometimes I play better than others, so... Boss time. And now we're just gonna straight up rip off Kill Bill. Finish making my weapons very durable, and time to fight the artist. Feel free to just queue up. Please don't let me be misunderstood. I'm just a soul whose
I do not want to fight you. That feeling of vengeance, it will not cease here.
I'm doing an all spares run, lady. We're good.
I speak from experience.
Aw, damn. She hated that statue.
Now leave.
See, they're even doing a little bit of the Santa Esmeralda version with the soundtrack. Alright, she's an absolute pain if you fight her without a weapon, because she's got... these cool knife... It's often considered rude. It's rude, Josiah, is what it is, to kill your twin. Some of these times I'm deliberately baiting out moves I know how to avoid because it repairs my structure. That's a very intimidating hit, but you can see I got about 7 parries off of it, so it was very bad for her structure. This is the rare boss fight where I think its phase 1 is generally harder than its phase 2. You can see I'm taking a lot of hits that I can't ill afford, but there we go. Alright, phase 2. Alright. Now I might die in phase 2 because her damage goes way up, but she's easier to deal with generally. At least I find her moveset more predictable here. Oh no, she's crazy. She's channeling her dead
I
twin.
have 100 ways to kill you. You should have run when she gave you the chance.
Oh, I fucked that up.
This is where I kill you.
Watch for the flash. Hit her with her own kunai. Fuck up the kunai. Catch. Pretty Joker-ified, yeah. Ooh, got that one to the face.
This is your end. You'll die now.
All right. Oh, you can see I actually rethought it, but too late. Okay. Because I really would like to beat this without turning 25. And that's the spare. Cool. It's going pretty well. I've died once. I died once in the museum, puppy. What did I die to in the museum? What room did I die in? Oh, the big room with the big dudes. Yeah. I will die 2 or 3 times in the next level. Just almost always. Yeah, just making friends, sparing everybody. But yeah, this is what I do when I work out most nights. I just play through this game once and try to get good at it. Well, I want you to know that I did start the instrumental version. Don't let me be misunderstood when you started the fight. I assume you say, you're cut off, but it hit. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I mean, Tarantino, knows what he's doing. All right, the tower. I do not like this level very much. Okay. There's an optional fight here at the start of the level. I am not going to pick it because I'm going to die enough times in this level anyway. There are a lot of guys who hit really hard in here. Action is our instinct. The tower. Welcome to a world of iron to make a world of gold.
She's waiting for you.
Cool. Love it. This guy looks like Peanut, the puppet from Jeff Dunham. I have a lot of special moves I don't use because a lot of times they just screw me up because they're more complex, but sometimes you just gotta give Peanut an extra kick.
Come closer, so I can get a better look at you.
So all these
Look
people
at your
killed my
face.
daddy
Not even a scar.
and slit
Your
my throat
family is certainly full of
and stole our
mysteries.
magic talisman.
I'm certain Yang would be thrilled
Yang's
to
their
see you
boss.
again.
He's the final boss.
Unfortunately, I don't think you'll have that opportunity.
Why not? Oh, magic bell.
Take her out! Put it down now.
Okay. At some point I need to actually do this cool one-hit kill move. So what does it look like? Let me see what it looks like. So if I hold triangle, I'll do... That's it? Okay. Let's try it. Kind of hard to get going. 'Cause it's very short range, I think, is the... Not enough, Rodrigo. Not enough. Oh man, every time. You're so cool. Oh. Oh, there we went. I got an achievement for that. Sword stained with blood. Yeah, that just fucking kills people. But we're gonna switch out for the Doom Broom. Broom of Doom.
I've located the targets.
Look at that fucking entrance.
No.
You gotta watch out for any women with weirdly long legs because they are flash kicks, and they can do a lot of trouble. Or they can be put in the ground. Alright, next room is a frequent death room. Yeah, I would love there to be more narratives about how revenge actually feels pretty good. And, like, you know, you gotta do something with your life, so why not that? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Metal Gear.
I see.
Metal Gear Solid. This looks like Metal Gear Solid. Gentlemen, no, there's no fighting in here. This is the war room. One of these can Goku, so I gotta be careful.
Put that down.
Should've got my fucking knife. Okay, now it's like a. Rodrigo, it's true. No one ever, you know, at this point, it would be more interesting if we went back in time and killed baby Hitler and it was good. People don't do that for some reason. It's always bad somehow. And I don't know what Aesop they're actually trying to impart there, right? It's like, you can't go back in time and change the past, but if you could, it might be awesome. Must be swift as the force. And then she's going to Goku because no one Goku'd in the last room. Sometimes they save it for you. Can I do the rest of the playthrough as if the character was King Kai? I can't because there's people sleeping in my house. This could be death. This could be a death. That's death. Alright, that's death number 2. 22. 22. Still doing pretty good. This is still about as good as I've ever done. Normally, when you die, you can buy skills with XP, but I already have all the skills permanently bought, so... that mechanic has been edited out of my game. Man, if I could have totally beat her.
You cannot escape. You are trapped.
Because that's basically the end of the first half of this level. What's the skull tally? 2 deaths. Or are you asking what it represents? It's how many years you will gain when you die. So every time you die, it goes up by 1, and every time you kill a major enemy, it goes down by 1. So if you start dying in a boss fight, it will start to get quite high quite quickly. So I have gotten all of the really good upgrades so far that are kind of in the game. There are some upgrades that give me more focus, which is what I use to do those special moves where time slows down. However, I'm always kind of loath to take them because the final boss is completely immune to the effects of focus. So this one does focus stuff. This one does focus stuff. I don't usually take either of those. And this one's health gained on takedowns, which also doesn't help you during boss fights, which are where I tend to die more often than not. When do you get the hook shot? You get that in level 7, puppy. But you can actually use it to go back to level 2 and get the double bombs. So instead, I'm just going to increase my structure reserve for now, because having your structure broken tends to give you a lot of damage. Okay, pick myself up a new broom, and then we get into the more abstract portion of the level.
Come and face your judgment.
Thanks to Magic Bell.
Squad 7, she's in the elevator shaft. Repeat, she's in the shaft. Send Squad 9, send them now.
Hey, Squad 9.
Squad 9 on its way.
Get out of my way.
Hey, boys. Oh no, the elevator! Where'd they come from? Magic. Game over, I lose. I'm just joshing you. That was Josh. I just joshed you. Now we're down in these weird labyrinths beneath the tower. There's a couple spots here where you can run off this ledge, you'll lose some health, but you'll skip a whole room full of enemies, but we're not going to do that. Because there's also a dragon shrine. And while I have all the good upgrades, I still like to get the full health back from doing them. That's a good point. John Wick 1 doesn't hate vengeance. Like, they killed his dog. You know, Theon Greyjoy killed his dog. Nobody likes that happen. And then, what's-her-name killed Lester Freeman. And nobody likes that happened, so they kill her. I always forget Lester's in that. You always remember Willem Dafoe. But yeah, otherwise his revenge does go... Yeah, it was Willem Dafoe. Or as I think of him, Willem Defriend.
The Guardians. This made-up order who
Alright, this is where they're giving the backstory. Will, do you want to come on a walk with Molly, Maisie, and I? Yeah, bring me along. How much am I missing by never having seen a John Wick? Man, Bill, I don't know what to tell you. No, Revenge was not good in Law Abiding Citizen. Ultimately, they were not fans. If this chick kills me, I'm gonna be annoyed. Okay. Some more structure bar. Oh, she got it back up for a second. I think the John Wick film franchise is the finest action film franchise of the last 15 years. I think that Reeves is great. The first movie's a little slow. From 2 onward, Chad Stahelski is doing some of the coolest action choreography in an action movie. Dread's good. Dread is really good. Dread is a great action movie. I don't know. 2, like, walks the line wherein it's still kind of grounded. 3 gets silly, and 4's really silly, and I don't mind it even a little bit, the silly. But, you know, if you want a more grounded action movie, it might bug you. But I think the way they shoot, I think just the way the action in those films is shot is so incredibly clear and cool that it is... 2 is probably Puppy's least favorite. Alright. Let me put it this way. This is going to spoil a moment from 4, and I'm sorry for people. Blank out your minds for the next 10 seconds. There's a point in 4 where he has to go up a very long staircase, and he gets up to the top of it, and then a man kicks him, and he goes all the way back down the staircase, and he has to go up the staircase again, fighting different dudes each time, while a Justice song plays.
To each crime,
It's pretty fucking good.
And to each punishment, its weapon.
I don't know how you can put... One is boring
The only
to me.
person guilty of a crime.
Like, 1 has some cool moments. The club fight, like the scene where he's stalking them through the club in 1 is really cool. The introduction to the mythology stuff, you know, it's neat to see that stuff for the first time. But I think generally 1 is just too slow for me. 3 is almost completely incoherent in its plotting. Yeah, that is the other thing. The world building where everybody's an assassin. There's some shit in 2 that is so fucking. Oh my god, the sequences in New York in 2 are so good.
I'm engaging the target.
Are you? I am on fire. That's how they tell you that your multiplier went up. If you're not careful doing this part, you can go off the edge, and even though I'm going to jump in the pit in a minute,
Run, but you can't hide.
not yet. So that will kill me. Also, it will deny you your last dragon shrine of the level, because the level's done. Alright, now I have maximum size bar. Jinfeng usually kills me at least once, so we'll see. It annoys me that you drop your weapon for this part. I wish I got to hold on to it. I can go pick it up, but it makes the start of this fight a little
bell toll?
Oh man.
You
Whoa,
want
bell shit.
revenge. And to restore that which once was. But that suffering, it was for something. Yours, mine, even Yang's. We did something.
That's true,
for the
Rodrigo.
people.
And the
We
sommelier.
You
Oh, no,
want
the-
to erase it all?
The sommelier is Peter Serafinowicz, which is also very funny.
The bell tolls for you.
Yes.
The Guardian's legacy. Now, accept your sentence.
Back my stick. She's really intimidating the first time you fight her, but the important thing is she has a pretty weak structure bar, so she's actually very easy to, even though you might not anticipate it, parrying even those distance attacks still hurts her structure. Of course, nobody's perfect. I did say she tends to kill me in this one, so. Oh, shit, I forgot that there's a... Yeah, okay. 23? We're 23 now? 22 now. 23 now. Yeah, right, it goes on first. Okay. Alright, I gotta stop thinking about John Wick and think about this fight. Alright, phase 2.
You must yield.
Want to go under this first one? Well, fuck you, game. Like I said, her structure is quite easy to break. Of course, now I don't have my weapon, which means I'm taking chip damage when she hits me. But there we go. There's the spare. I love the look on her face in a second. Uh-oh. Okay. Bill, I will say, no one killed his wife. Except Cancer, and he only gets one dog killed. They do one dog murder at the start of John Wick 1, and then they don't kill any more dogs, because they know if they did it twice, people would lose their fucking minds. It's very sad. Puppy's officially on a walk. Alright. last level, which is pretty but a little underwhelming. It's kind of short. I think because they know the final boss is such a huge pain in the ass. They do also come for his car. Yeah, no, his cars and houses, they for sure come for. All right, final level, the Sanctuary. Let's see how this goes. Is it a good car? Did he name it? He did not name it, but it is a good car. It's some kind of classic, beautiful thing. Ian McShane's having a lot of fun in them. Clancy Brown's in the fourth one. Love me some Clancy Brown. No, he doesn't name things. He doesn't name the dog. Yeah, great cast throughout, except Bill Skarsgård, who I think sucks shit in 4.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
Thanks. Welcome to this ass kicking. So the shortcut in this level is super fast, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go through the whole level.
Where is Yang?
He's in his office, meditating. It's the highest building. Just keep going up.
Oh, you're here for healing, huh? It's a very pretty level. So that goes straight out to the final run up to the boss fight, but you need the keys, which I have because I played through the game before. But instead, we'll go in the restaurant real fast. I worry this doesn't actually look cool because all that's really happening is I know the parry timings really well. Nice. I got through that I got the goal for doing that without taking any hits, which I've never done before. So. Alright, I'm going to take this last set of upgrades, which give you more structure back when you successfully avoid an attack. That'll be mildly useful against Yang. So, you do not want Yang to break your structure. Alright. It looks pretty cool. Alright, good. It's a great looking game. Going to the guest house. Yeah, a lot of the fights in this level are optional.
These rooms are for us special.
Cool. Gotta aim it every time. It's a really fun game. It feels so good in the hands to play through. There's a reason I just play this to unwind. These guys do have some weird dialogue that we're not going to see. It's very funny. Can I help you as you murder David? But yeah, I don't think there's anything that looks quite like John Wick. Like, the closest thing is that Bob Odenkirk movie Nobody, that is trying to, like, emulate it, but it's not as good, I don't think. I'm not, like, a huge action guy, but, like...
I've longed for battle like this.
I don't know, I really like the way Stahelski shoots stuff. I want to see his Highlander. Anybody want anything? No? Cool.
It is an honor.
Parts of Harley, I didn't realize Stahelski did that. I assume it's the parts in the Funhouse, some of that stuff with Huntress in the funhouse at the end. That stuff looks really good. That's the only part of that movie I remember, and maybe the gunfight, the beanbag gunfight, or paintball or whatever it was. This room can weirdly get the best of me, even though there's only 2 guys in here. These big guys are not fucking around. Oh my god, do not get a stupid death here, Will. The police station garage, that makes sense.
Put it down now.
But this is why I saved. There was. God damn it, that's a death. That's 24. I am not going to beat this under 25. Yeah, I cannot. I usually can't beat Yang with only 1 death. And the final courtyard of this level is also quite brutal. So, oh, that was a waste. That was a very stupid death. This room sucks. 2 very hard enemies together. Okay. Okay, and then 40% chance to die in this room. This big ass courtyard.
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Awesome. That's really cool, man. I've never heard that before. And I found it very impressive when you said it. A single step, huh? Oh shit, it's a Goku. The final Goku. Why do people dip their Arby's F-Isle sandwich in Samoda at? People have been asking that for a million years, Josiah, and we've never really figured it out, you know? People all, you know... It's crazy, this animal we call man, you know?
You should have stayed at home.
Just a big bundle of contradictions and funny ideas.
Put it down now.
Fuck me. Well, there was that 40% chance. Alright, now I can't die against Yang at all. If I would like to meet that goal. I'm not going to meet that goal. 29. 29 is going to be my finishing age on this, I think. Getting tired. And the game is... I just ask Jimpy Raff questions. Yeah, I guess you do.
To reveal the path you must.
No need to save my focus, since I can't use it against Yang. Annoyed that I... Oh man, shitty frozen mini corn dogs are so fucking good, Bill. I love those things. Just, Go for that Griffin McElroy, yeah. Okay, so these only light up if you did the spares at least once on your save file. So 1 for each of the bosses. And that unlocks the ability to do the final ending. Meanwhile, Last Dragon statue, I'll get one more of these. Okay. Alright. Fucking Yang. This is a good fight, but it's punishing.
Time has passed since the days I trained you.
Bird violence incoming.
We were family.
I had all of my
That's what I
sisters
believe.
and me.
But then, during my darkest days, your father revealed his true self. He never cared about us. He cast me out.
They don't
abandoned
care
us.
about me.
Tell me,
Nope,
what
nobody
would you
cares
do to
about me.
save the people you love from the inevitable? Wouldn't you cross every
All
line?
right.
Break
Content warning:
every
bird
rule?
unviolence.
Wouldn't you challenge death itself?
That was fucked up, dude.
You want revenge, little sister?
Figurative, little sister.
Show me.
Yeah, sometimes dead is better.
Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Man, don't be rude. So Yang has really good defenses. You need to, if you're gonna, and you cannot focus. If he was close, I'd show you, but you just, when you try to go to the focus thing, it just says you cannot focus him.
Come on.
But he's got really good defenses. If you just try to like blindly attack him, he will put you in the fucking ground. Your best bet for hurting him is getting parries and then punishing off of the parries.
Do better. Try harder.
Oh, I fucked that up. Oh, he got the kill. Alright, well, that's so much for winning at 25. Oh, I tried to get cute there and jump over his sweep kick instead of parrying it, and I shouldn't have. Because I went, oh, and then I...
Try harder, you fool.
This is... I'll be lucky if he only kills me one more time in the second phase. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Because it looks cute. Come on, man. Come on.
Do better. Try harder.
Be faster. Stink stronger.
Try harder.
Alright, that's round one done. Alright, I'm gonna probably pick up 2 deaths in this next part. He gets pretty nasty from here on out. But we'll see.
In the end, you're still that same child
the place he has kicked me to is where
Like the
he
night
killed
I
my
killed your
father
father.
in the prologue, where he
You're
plays him.
here, in front of me, only because of this pendant. But what if I take it from you? Will you fear death once again?
I mean, you only killed me once. I'm
You sound
running
like a
at
frightened one to
26.
me.
Start.
This is pathetic. I will teach you this. I bet Sifu didn't teach you this one.
Okay, I'm doing a bad job on the parries here. Alright, I should try to avoid that attack instead since it's not parrying very well for me tonight. Alright, I gotta actually beat the shit out of this guy. Okay. We got the rhythm of the hands clap clap. I hate when it gets that fucking claw off. I'm getting tired. My eyes are getting blinky. Alright, let's get the good ending. Even if it gets me over 29. Which is going to. Alright. For the record, I could have finished at 29, right? Alright. I passed a 10 threshold, which means I broke one of my things on my talisman. Okay. Also, look up there. Yeah, I completely failed the Rodrigo challenge. Ooh, might be 30, might get a little older. Yeah, nope. And you can see how the years start to, once the years start coming, they don't stop coming. Now I'm 36. You start really racing up there if you get multiple deaths on a fight. That's what I get for wanting to be a show-off and get the good ending. Alright. You can see she's looking old. Oh no. Death blow.
Please. Stay with me.
Oh no, he's got trauma. Basically, by letting him land a death blow on us, we've overcome our fear of death that we've been clinging to with the amulet.
With your death.
But guess what? Now you can't lose. No health bars. So even if I'm fighting like dog shit, which I currently am, fighting very badly. Sorry, anticlimactic victory. So this is the technique he used to kill your father with, but instead you pull the last punch to show him you could have killed him, but didn't.
This is Wuda.
Which is the principle of Wuda. We're fighting in front of the graves of his wife and child, of course. Which is why he stole the magical amulet at the start of the game, blah, 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 blah. It's almost like we all have good reasons for murder, when you think about it. And then I wake up on a magical mountainside. Then, it's good. It's good what you said. It's good that you said that. Rodrigo, you should have said it. Then got compliments. And that's Sifu. That's the good ending of Sifu. That's how long it takes me to play it. And that was a pretty successful run up till the end there where I kind of started to suck shit. One of these days I'll beat it at less than 25. I just have to get through the tower at 20 because you can restart levels. I just want the achievement at this point. But she's free. She's free. I mean, it's a short game, Finn. Now she's in Hyrule. Yeah, she is. All right, so I won't stream that again. I don't think till it's time to do it for the game for Duck Stream. All right, I can skip that, and then you get a little final cutscene showing that now we're the Sifu, training other people.
Sifu.
The end. All right, everybody. Have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow trying to beat Promise Con Sorcerer's Dawn. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. This was good for me to recover from that. All right. Later, y'all.